welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
First and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Smith. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Play action now for Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And 4th and 4 coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. It's Jeanty underneath. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Smith. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And this is pushed ahead for game 5. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. To the line and sets. Here we go, 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. We'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field.
Formation for the Cowboys.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Raiders have their offense back out there. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet Still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit. Tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. This is Gentile on 2nd. Keeps away from one. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Gentile. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A 7-yard
They
gain.
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Las Vegas first down.
Now Smith. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Smith yet again. It's a screen play to Gentile. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Makes the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
The Raider first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. 1st and goal, they go option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here.
3rd and 15.
He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
And the Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboy
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Owen finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Adam Butler there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another run for Williams. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Max Crosby.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Back at the 40.
From the gun is Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first is Prescott. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing again is Dak. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They go with Williams on the counter. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Yeah! There we go!
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Draw play. This is Williams. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Dak throwing again. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Prescott again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. the throw for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down and goal.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Saw Blaine hit it quick, called out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
It's a gain
Coming
of
to the
8.
line for another 1st and 10.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Genty running right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that one doesn't get him much. Given needing a yard, it's 3rd down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Man in motion here. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
Carlson's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Back to the air, Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Prescott to throw once more. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs from the 37.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing again, Prescott.
And the Cowboys first
He
down.
has room past the 25. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21.
15 more yards.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Prescott on first and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Laube with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week. So let's get after it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 48-yard touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Ravens continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but he's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Down to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
5 yards. It's second down.
And I didn't, but he must have thought. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard
The
line.
Raiders take over first
Offense
and
showing
10.
trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
Gain of 17
Pick up of
yards.
17. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10.
You know,
at the
Kate, you'll find
37-yard
teams go to
line.
this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun give here to Gentile. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Brought down
Offense to
back
the
at
line. 2nd
32.
down. From the gun, Smith. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last
Kenneth
play,
Murray
and
on
out
the
3rd
coverage.
down. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 37.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Giving this to Gentile. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
It's 2nd and 8.
Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're down 13-3 as they take over. Throwing on first is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He's drawing in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Raiders
and running back Ashton Gentile headed back out there. And we've seen how well he's adjusted to the NFL in his first season. And you can see the league's notice, too. He's leading the early race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Gentile from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play.
13 yards
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And on Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10.
He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we
go, here we go.
Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Fights his way through a tackle. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
12 brings up third down and 2.
Ready.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
3 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
The give here to Genty. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Another Las Vegas first down.
Now Smith taking off with it. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
The tackle by Kenneth
It's
Murray.
easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third
Down on third, it's Smith. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
One after from Collison is up and good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
20. Cowboys 3.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Up the middle, Blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Tackled at the 25.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Looking for the pistol, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 6
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
15.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 26
In the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. There it is, touchdown Dallas.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. When we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Smith to throw. Throw wheeled in by Baylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
A gain of 2.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
The 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. Connects on the crosser. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing his homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. First and 10 from the 32. Dak throwing again. That throw finds Tolbert. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard
now
line.
off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And it's no good, so they get it back within one score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Laube with the return. Escapes a defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Straight ahead with Genty. A lot of space ahead. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
60 yards.
And
the Raider first down.
Looking inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now lead by 10. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really...
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Looks like they kept space on the right. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Prescott, first and 10. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he has this down to the 34. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Throwing on first is Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Happy time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Prescott here from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And this is then all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It's now third and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak out of the pistol. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys down by only 2 in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And he'll only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
Malby with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Smith on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. They'll toss it. Jeanty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Smith on first down. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
And off to Jeanty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Trayvon Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 4.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders lead by only 2. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to Jeanty. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's back to throw. It's a screen play to Jeanty. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a design run. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.